What up, Greater Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Julian.
And Mike, and this high school football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your team's next event.
D9 semis at the Yeri Mayfair hosting the Burroughs.
Burroughs High School, the Burroughs mascot, that's seeing double, and so is this seeing double, a couple of studs for the Monsoons.
Yeah, well, Trey Anderson and Chris Adamora, big guys who have stepped up in the playoffs. The Burroughs beat St. Anthony 32-7 in the quarterfinals, so Long Beach people kind of familiar with them.
A little bit. Mayfair ready to go for this one. The Monsoons coming, it's been really just a dream season for these guys, undefeated Suburban League champs, and it started out auspiciously for the Monsoons.
Ooh, big hit there, but both teams really struggling on offense, and this is the semifinals. This is the best of the best.
You expect to see good defense in this one for sure, and that's exactly what we got. Calvin trying to make something happen here, but ends up thrown into double coverage, and it's an interception for the Burroughs.
And they would finally get on the scoreboard as they'll take a 3-0 lead late in the first quarter, but then it was time for the man, Trey Anderson, to wake up.
You got to feed the beast. He's been unbelievable for Mayfair all year, and obviously they needed him to get going in this one, which is exactly what he did, responding to that field goal as he's motoring him down the field.
First play of the second quarter, Anderson up the gut, 14 yards. Mayfair takes a 7-3 lead.
Exactly what they needed. This is not a team that wants to fall behind when they have that lead. They can protect it so well with Anderson, but Griffin coming right back the other way for the Burroughs.
And then Antonio Ramirez with the 1-yard run. Burroughs, they lead 10-7 with a little under 3 left in the second. But then that guy again, Anderson, 48 yards. The big fella showing off of his speed there. He had 194 yards and 2 touchdowns, most of which came in the first half. And then the touchdown here.
The interior run game's been so good for Mayfair this year, and you see just dominant stuff as Anderson's able to get up behind that guard and just find his way into the end zone.
But the Burroughs were able to score right before half as Austin Griffin ran it in for 3 yards.
Griffin burrows his way into the end zone on a 3-yard score. I think he's going to be first in line for the churros at halftime, as that is the score that Burroughs were looking for.
We had a good crowd on hand tonight. The day after Thanksgiving, both teams brought out their best, packed the house mentality from CIF, so it was good to see a lot of people in attendance.
Long drive for the Burroughs fans, but they obviously got a good one here. Griffin just kind of hopping around in the backfield trying to make something happen, and he was able to do it as he gets down there for the first down.
And then Griffin on 4th down, a big play here as the Burroughs are able to get the first down, and then Antonio Ramirez with his second touchdown, and Burroughs 20-4-14 Mayfair.
Late in the third quarter, Monsoons trying to come back from that 10-point deficit, but obviously one of the biggest strengths of their team has been the run game.
And then this was really the type of second half Mayfair had. Calvin, beautiful pass to Adamora, who's going to drop it. And that's just a tough play there. And then Mayfair in their own territory, 4th down with a little under 7 minutes left. Calvin is going to get sacked here. Just a tough night all around for Mayfair's offense.
Monsoons just could not get it going. Meanwhile, going the other direction, the Burroughs just could smell that championship game appearance. You can see how fired up they are. They know that's the one as they go up 31-14.
Ramirez, 115 yards, 3 touchdowns. Final score, Burroughs. They beat Mayfair 31-14. A tough way for the Monsoons to end the season.
Obviously still a great year for Mayfair as they get to the semifinals and did win that undefeated Suburban League championship. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including Papalucci's, a great place to eat down on 2nd Street. Monsoons will be back and will be back as well. For all your coverage of local football, you got to keep it right here.